give everybody just a short recap of what happened last time, so you guys remember.
Mm-hmm.
After talking to the archivist for way longer than I expected, and after a bunch of haggling that involved some people getting gold and some people not, they decided to accept the mission that the archivist sent them on. Still fairly confused by the happenings, but left without much of a choice, they stepped into a portal. It took them into this forest. This is a fairly large forest. They you know, were dropped close to the entrance, but we're told that the source of corruption that they're supposed to fight and root out is further into the forest. Um, the archivist said there's not too much information and that the enemy that they're fighting has found a way to shroud its activities a bit better. So they were sent to investigate, destroy the corruption, yada yada. Which they found a little bit or like even on the outskirts of the forest, they found a corrupted root. And then, yeah, after making their way into the forest, they saw this human female druid being attacked by a bunch of spoders. They killed all the spoders, and then the druid, she introduced herself as Pania, someone that's lived in the forest all her life, and she asked, well, she told them their story or her story just because she assumed they have to be trusted because the forest is usually not open to outsiders at all. So she was, fairly desperate, and they saved her life. So she trusted their presence and told them that she was one of the only people that was worried, and the forest was getting worse every day. Also, her mentor slash the ruler of the forest is missing, and she was looking for her for days, couldn't find her. Found a bunch of corrupted altars where the corruption was kind of destroying uh, the most sacred places of the forest. One of these altars being the one that you see on screen, the one that they fought the spiders off, and she told them that she saw her mentor, but she did not seem to be herself, and left quickly, leaving her to fight these spiders. She then talked to the party for a bit and decided that the best course of action is that she needed to get to an altar that is nearby, because she had, quote unquote, an idea about how she could fight back against this corruption. And yeah, that's where we left off. Everybody started following Pena down the hill. They started running because she is, for obvious reasons, in a hurry. And yeah, she's without saying much more, just running into the forest. What are you guys gonna do?
She started running and running.
I think we should follow her, don't you think?
Might as well.
Hey, lead the way.
Yes, it's not far from here. We need to be quick. This might be one of the last chances we get to interact with the forest before it is taken by the corruption. And she runs past several huge trees, past a clearing and a small river. And you guys follow, keeping up. She's surprisingly fast. She's a small woman, but you can tell that she is very comfortable in this environment, and she like skips and jumps over big roots and like the small river bends. She just hops over them like gracefully, and it is fairly difficult to keep up with her, but you do. And she leads you to a new place. And as she rushes past these trees that open up into this big clearing in the middle, you see strange rocks piled up in the middle. A little bit different than the other one, but clearly some kind of sacrificial spot. It doesn't like, you know, not like a human sacrifice kind of thing, but there's flowers and gifts kind of laid out. And yeah, there does not seem to be any corruption. But while you were running through the forest, you like could see one or two trees being like significantly hurt by this, like almost like a parasite when the corruption is spreading on their trunks. But this place, this entire like area seems to be almost serene, um, as if the altar is, you know, protected by something. And yeah, oh, I need to actually get Peña's token. Hold on.
What a pain, yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Well.
And yeah, she runs in the clearing, looks around, is like, "Oh, we're here. Oh, thank God. They haven't gotten to it yet." And she runs up to this altar and starts like feeling the symbols and kind of closing her eyes for a bit.
What are you doing that for?
You must understand this forest. It's alive. It's always around us. The energy just, if you know it, if you want to, maybe you can kneel down and try touching the altar. You will know what I'm talking about.
Is it going to hurt me?
No, if you are touching it of clear mind and pure heart, the forest would never harm a living creature.
Insight check.
Okay, go ahead.
Libby will just touch it.
Yeah, I'm also gonna.
Yeah, she's just
I'm
gonna touch it. She doesn't.
I'm gonna inside check that too.
I didn't mean to send it to you.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know anything.
Shri rolled an 18 though, and I mean Shri knows people. She's old and she has dealt with the most scummiest of people that lie for only for their own gain. But she, like, you can tell Peña is in way too much of a rush, and she's touching it almost reverently. She believes what she's saying.
Well, you seem to know what you're doing. Come on, Marco, let's go touch it. I guess.
Okay. I need each of you guys to roll a d10 for me real quick.
All of us?
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, everybody that's touching the altar.
Roll a
I'll touch it.
d10.
Yes, a d10.
Oh wait, I could just type that, can I?
I'll touch it.
I'll touch it.
No, I'll touch it.
Who's gonna touch
Nice.
it more?
I nat one. Let's fucking go.
Okay. Well, Blaze touches the altar first, and he seems to be connecting to like a strand of energy, but like as quickly as the like strand kind of fuses into his arm, it disappears and fades away. But you've felt some kind of connection, but nothing happens. Liberty touches the altar next, kind of closing her eyes, trying to, you know, figure out what this woman is so crazy about. And a strange energy all around you is kind of poking you curiously, trying to like get inside your body. But it seems like it seems to be mostly curious, kind of like almost playfully. So it's not forcing its way in, but it's almost like asking for permission.
Mm. Well, if it's not being forceful, then that's fine.
Okay, kind of sensing your agreement, it like joyfully enters through your chest, spreading out everywhere, and giving you kind of a burst of energy. And yeah, you get +1 on all physical skill checks for the next 24 hours.
Ooh. Ooh.
So
And
like
in the
athletics,
boots.
acrobatics, yeah.
Is that something I can put in my character sheet, or do I just remember it?
Just remember it
Just
for
remember
now.
it. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then both Shri and Markal touch it together, you know, grandma, grandson. And both of them, like, get overwhelmed with the same burst of energy that had just, well, not overwhelmed, that's the wrong word, but it is a, like, large amount of energy. Stronger than the energy that touched Liberty, and also, like, kind of is asking for permission to enter your body.
Take me.
Okay, both of you guys feel the energy, but it doesn't. It seems to enter your torso, but it just seems to go down immediately, and spreads along your waist into your legs, finally settling on your feet, kind of giving you like this free-spirited feeling. It like almost wants you to carry it somewhere, and you get five extra movement for the next 24 hours.
Oh boy.
There, see what I mean? This place, it is still strongly connected to Avethorn.
That felt good.
Pena kind of looks over to you, almost like slightly surprised. The forest does not usually grant blessings on outsiders. This is only confirming my theory that you are here to help. Perhaps
Oh wait,
perhaps like
you guys got blessings.
yes, I
just
can't
sort of
sense the
felt
energy.
something. Yes, no, it sort of came and went really quickly. I'm all too familiar with that, sadly.
Oh, maybe you scared the forest somehow. Did you maybe light a tree on fire?
Maybe
Oh,
it doesn't like
no,
tieflings.
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, your kind never roams around these parts, so perhaps that is the
Well,
case.
I have no idea where the hell we are still, but
You are in Avethorn. You should at least know where we are, no?
do I know where we are?
No, I mean, you just know that you are in a forest and
Okay.
that she is apparently calling
just
Avethorn.
To be fair, dear, we've not even been told why we're here or where we are. We just kind of got plopped here by the.
And Markall says, Grandma. Shush.
Oh. Perhaps was it the Fae that sent you here to help us? They haven't left their realm in millennia, but are you? She kind of looks you
Sure,
over.
yeah,
You see?
yeah, you can call it that. Yeah, it was the Fae.
Well,
mean-
either way, we should probably get going soon, right?
Oh no, we can't. I do need to ask you for one more favor. I realize you may have your own reasons for being here, or you wish to leave, but she kind of like looks down and tries to feel the energy. This may be my last chance to commune with the forest. I need to find a way. If I can try, but if I commune with the spirits, I won't be able to defend myself, and I know she will feel it. She will feel if I do something to the forest.
She who is
Severa, my mentor, she I don't know how she is connected to all of this, but she was ordering those spiders
Um,
around.
How do you spell her name?
Ah.
Just need to make sure for when we get out of here. Maybe we can find her.
Yeah, that's her name.
Shit, what the fuck is it? Sorry, out of character. What is this?
Yep.
What is this person's name again? The
Her name is
Nymph?
Pena.
Pena.
Mm-hmm.
You can remember it because what a pain. Yeah.
And last session, she described her mentor, the Severa person, as like she said she was a dryad. So that's all you know, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I know this is a lot to ask and all at once, but I I need to do this while I can. Do you think you could watch over me while I commune with the forest?
Yes, yes, we can very well do that.
Thank you. That is you don't know what you don't know what this means to me. This forest is everything. And she kind of goes down on one knee, her staff like kind of planted firmly on the rocky altar with one hand on the ground, and when she closes her eyes, you can see, well, you feel the energy that each of you have kind of felt in several in different quantities, but you feel it, but you also can physically see it now, like this kind of wind that carries a bunch of leaves that brush against Peña's skin, and then this like green energy coming with it, kind of swirling around her as she has her eyes closed. But yeah, aside from that, she remains still and does not seem to move.
Okay.
Do we see anything happen? Like, does
Aside from that, no, it's actually very quiet. It seems like it seems like the area, like the leaves around you have stopped rustling because all of it is kind of focused on the spot she is kneeling on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she hasn't told you how long she was gonna take or anything, just that she needs to talk to the forest.
Hmm.
Dokie.
Well,
Well, I mean, do we? Yeah, I'm just gonna like keep my eyes out, I guess, for anything
Mhm.
same.
suspicious looking. Smile.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull out some rations and I'll hand one to everybody. Here, have a little snack. You gotta keep your strength up.
You really are a grandma, aren't you?
Oh yes, Marco is my grandson. Making me officially a grandmother.
Liberty
yes,
will
but you
take
just
it.
sort of, you just have this grandma aura about you, you know.
Go ahead, Kaylee.
Oh, I was just saying she's gonna take it and say thank you. Sorry, I interrupted though.
Oh, you're welcome, darling. And
Let's
yes,
go.
I have quite the grandma aura about me. Is it my handbag, my purse? Yeah, it holds a lot.
No, it's your kindness, really.
I gotta make sure that you have your bellies full. Yeah, that you eat. You gotta eat to keep your strength up.
Indeed. Well, thank you.
If you're keeping your eyes open, Krillin, I want you to make a perception check for me real quick.
And
Your
Liberty
purse.
too.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, my rolls have been shit.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna pop it out. Boop.
Pop
Just-
it.
Pop it. Bop
Twist
it.
it.
Twist it.
Real good.
Pull it.
Did I do it? No.
You did it.
Did I? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did.
13.
Alright. Yeah, neither of you hear anything with that. Right now, everything seems quiet. I'd say what Liberty does spot is that just like outside of, it's kind of like you can kind of imagine like a circle around the altar. What you notice in several spots, that like right here and like right here, kind of in like a circular formation, you spot like little like spots of corruption, like the grass is red and like wilted, and you see like a dead tree root on the left, but it all seems to like stay, like almost like this place is like protected from the corruption. but you don't notice anything else right now. Except for Pena kneeling down and like the energy getting a bit stronger.
Would this little pool of water be within the circle that's protected?
Yes, it's just inside.
All right, I'm gonna
Kind of
walk over and take my water skin and fill it up.
okay. Make a perception check. Okay. You feel something on your right cheek, almost like a strong gust of wind, but it's strange because you could have sworn the wind was coming from somewhere else. It's coming like from above you.
Marco, did you eat beans again? Did you break wind? I felt a little gust on the right side of my face.
No, Grandma. I swear it wasn't me this time.
Oh, hey, there's a wind that picked up. Where did that come from?
Well, as you think that, you look up and you see something on the horizon. Like whatever has created that wind, it's like a small dot in the sky, but it's getting bigger, like fast.
Oh, hey, everyone, there's something in the sky up there. Let me get my glasses out. Let me take a look and see if I can see better what it is.
I'm gonna look up towards where she's pointing.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I see?
and
What do I see?
it's now that she's just in the time it takes her to get her glasses, the dot on the sky has gotten significantly bigger, and a second one has popped up, and whatever it is, it's approaching rapidly, and it's like kind of in a dive towards the ground. And now everybody can feel wind hitting their face.
I'm gonna take some few steps back here. Smile.
Oh, sorry, I should have said it's from up there in this direction,
Oh.
from the north.
Gonna take a few steps back to where I, was.
Okay.
I'll motion. Marco, come over here, and we'll get over here, and we'll come back behind here and hide.
Okay, you get to maybe about here because
Well, yeah,
like, if
okay.
you're not running that fast at this point, like the things have approached, and you quickly see like wings in the sky, and you can tell that the wind that was hitting your face was produced by several sets of large wings.
All right, we'll
And-
try to hide there.
Yep, and seconds later, two large creatures crash into the clearing.
Okay.
Oh.
And you can almost immediately identify them to be large adult wyverns,
Nice.
or wyverns, however you pronounce it. I know there's people fighting about that pronunciation.
Tomato.
Mm-hmm.
I will clarify that seeing the others go and explore a little bit, Liberty's still just staying close to Pena so
Okay.
that the others can explore.
All right. Well, as the two creatures crash into the ground, they both simultaneously, like, honestly, kind of eerie how, like, synchronized they are with their roars. Their roars kind of like almost knocking over this tree and like hitting you guys with another like large gust of wind, and then I need you guys to roll initiative.
Yay.
Yay! Dice, dice,
Right.
dice, 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 dice,
Oh my
dice.
fucking god.
This one? Oh, I accidentally clicked it twice. Ah, the first one was pretty good.
Yes, it was.
Wait, but I didn't send it to the turn tracker. Can you send
Yeah,
it
you
for
can just-
me? Or
Just
how
roll
do I
it
do
again and then just
Just
type
you
it
can
in.
change it. You can like hover over the number in the turn tracker and change your own.
Okay, wait. Okay, so if okay, let me try this. Oh, I got the same one. Okay, I'll take it.
Can I change mine? Oh, I don't want to
Sucks to
laugh.
be you, dude.
It does.
Not the best of roles. Pena, you're not supposed to be in the turn tracker.
For some reason, purrkay's not first.
Wait, why do you have 16? Wait, why is there 2 of you?
do you
I
mean?
see two. The wyverns have 16.
I see
I
two wyverns, yeah.
I see 2 blazes for some reason. Okay, it's gone now.
Oh, weird.
Oh. No, it's only one me.
But I am at the bottom for some reason.
Yeah, I
Uh,
descending. Okay, there we go.
Hey.
Alright, well, you get to go first.
Well, do they look like they're okay? So we're in combat, so it looks like they're like going to attack us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just want to make sure, if they're just like
Yes.
chilling, I'm not gonna go. Attack
Okay,
them.
something you do notice as you try to kind of understand why these beasts are here, what they're doing. Their eyes are pitch black.
Oh.
dope.
I honestly, I'd probably just still stay with Pena, but maybe I'd go like to this side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Can I like ready an attack or something? I don't think I would.
You
like,
can, yes.
Okay.
You can
How does
ready
that
an
work?
attack. So you just like define a cantrip or an attack, and then you give a condition like if somebody gets close enough to you attack, then you attack.
Okay, then if one of the wyverns gets close enough to attack.
Yep,
then-
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess that's
All
my
right.
turn then, yeah.
Okay. And this one goes first, and with its claws dug deep into the soil, it needs like half of its movement to actually get them out because it crash landed into this clearing, like rocks and rubble everywhere. But it moves forward. It hold on, let me just see how much movement they have.
Probably not
Okay.
much.
Nope, they only have. Yep. Okay. So he moves to about here, and well, it's not a dragon. It can't spew fire, but it does lift its tail, and you see like a sharp and like dangerous looking stinger, and you see some kind of substance dropping down from above it as it like readies it's charging at the altar, the general direction. And then yep, Shree's turn.
All right. 5. Actually, 5. How tall is this rock here, would you say?
Small, but like maybe like you can climb on it easily. It's like 1 meter maybe.
No, I'd rather get right here and kind of like anchor like my waist onto it, just to kind of give me a little bit of leverage. And then I'm gonna fire at this one.
I think I have to restart or reload my roll20 because my turn tracker is bugged. What does it say for your initiative?
Oh, I disappeared.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, you just disappeared
Yeah.
from it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you just put yourself in there again so I can manually add you?
He's gone.
Okay, there we go. And you were 15?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody else is gone too.
Who's gone?
Mark Hall's gone.
Yeah, things are buggy. Okay, one more.
I wonder, is it because
Weird.
are you running it on the same computer? Like you have both
Mhm.
sheets? I don't know. Maybe that's what's making it confused.
No.
No? Okay.
I doubt it.
Okay.
Well-
no, it keeps removing people. Oh,
What?
now we're good.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, where, no, where's Shree now? Oh, Shree's down here. Okay. This is fine now. 20, 16, 15.
We did
And
it.
then- Isn't Markall to be 13? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All
Awesome.
right, go ahead. You're shooting this one, right?
Yeah.
Cam, I can attack.
Blop, blop.
26.
Yes, that hits.
I'm also going to pump my last is it grasping arrow? Yes, grasping arrow. So roll damage and then 2d6.
Oh, down.
That was just a 1d6 with an extra 8 points of poison damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and the first time that it moves, it takes an extra 2d6.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn, that's good. So he takes 19, yes, in total.
Correct.
Okay. You you shoot the wyvern. It was focused on the altar, so it completely ignores its flank, and the arrow just like sinks into his flesh on his side. But it's like such a sturdy creature. It notices the hit and is like visibly hurt, but it only like turns to growl at you, like almost like it's annoyed. But yeah, your arrow kind of hampering its movements because you hit him like just above the leg with the grasping arrow. Okay, the other
Oh, and I'd like to duck
yes.
behind the rock.
Okay. The other wyvern like looks at its brother, kind of like moving through, kind of trying to figure out how it's gonna get past, and just like ignores ignores its situation and starts taking flight again. So it uses its movement to get itself off the ground, the big wings flapping in the wind, and it flies to about here. It's maybe I'd say 10, 20 feet off the ground, just to navigate between the trees.
Five, 10, 15, 20. Uh, 25, 30. And he will toll the dead on this one. It must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 7.
That fails. It takes 1d12 necrotic. Flat. 1.
Tuh.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Mark Hall fires his spell, and it hits the wyvern straight in the chest, but it's completely shrugging off the attack. It doesn't even penetrate his scales, barely like chipping one of them off.
Right, and it's his turn.
Okay, Blaze's turn.
Okay. Let me just check something here. Boop, boop. All right, perfect. I am going to cast Snillock's Snowball Swarm at level 2. Smilers. And then all right. I'm gonna aim it right here.
Mm-hmm.
So anything within 5 feet, which is both the dragons, has to. Let me just do this for the sake of the stream so they can see what it does.
Dex
Each
saving throw.
creature needs to make a dex saving throw. Failed saving throws takes full damage. Save takes half damage.
8 and 7. The one on the left rolled an 8. The one on the right rolled a
Oh,
7.
well, they both fail because my spell save DC should actually be 15. So I'm actually gonna though use one of my sork points
Uh-huh.
to use an empowered spell, and I am going to. Okay, so I need to just
When you roll
reroll
damage.
the damage number of the damage dice up to your charisma modifier.
Ah, okay. So like if you have 3 dice to roll and you have 3 charisma, you could choose to re-roll all of them, or like
Oh.
only re-roll one.
So
you know?
because I have max charisma, I can roll 5 dice. That's what it's saying? Plus 5 dice. No, I'm confused.
Well,
Maybe
first
not.
you just roll the damage first, right?
Yeah, I rolled the damage. It was 12, but I just want to re-roll the 1.
Yeah, so you re-roll just 1 exactly, and the 6 and the
Okay.
5 still.
Yeah. All right, cool. So they both take 16 damage, cold.
Cold damage. Okay. Alright, you're making it explode between them, right?
Yeah, it's right. The point is right here. So
Okay.
it's like the 5. This is the radius right here.
Alright, well, as you stretch out your hand and a like massive energy, like it seems to freeze your hand, but since it's your spell, the mana isn't hurting you at all. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I wanna. Sorry, let me just make sure I did that. Creature takes 3d6 on a. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was like making sure I did that right because
You
it
did,
didn't
yeah.
give me like a casting option, but I don't think it matters. All right, never mind. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so you you create this ball of frost in your hand, and then like instead of hurling it, you almost blink it out of existence and will it to appear between the 2 creatures. It explodes into like these small scattered icicles and snow particles that pierce both their legs and clips the left one's wing as it's like it's hovering midair, right? And it growls in pain as they both take you said they both take the same damage
16.
too, right? Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna. Give me 1 second. I just want to see. Because with bards, sometimes you can do bonus action casting. So I just want to see if I can do stuff like that. But I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I can't. All right, that's my turn. Yay!
Yeah. Now that a few seconds have passed, spells and arrows being hurled around, you notice something to your right because you're still really close to Pena as she has her head turned towards the fight. Her eyes kind of a different color, like this emerald green, and you can tell she's still in a state of meditation, but she seems to be aware of what's going on as she like whispers to you, Liberty. She says, "Just hold on a little longer. I'm almost there."
Mm.
Got you, base.
And then she wakes up.
Mm. Hell yeah.
I mean, I think Liberty will she's just gonna stay. Like she's acting like the last line of defense to like keep Pena safe.
Mhm.
So she doesn't want to move.
Then don't, forehead.
Exactly. You
Yeah,
could
yeah.
also
So I
throw
guess.
I don't know if you have random daggers that you could throw, but
Wait. Oh, I have daggers. Wait. Oh, can I try? Okay. I think can I just throw a dagger?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just don't stand behind Todger and you're fine.
Lol.
So do I just do it like my ordinary attack, or is it different if I'm
Um,
throwing it?
There is a. No, God, I need to just make sure I know.
Mhm. Oh, I realized my thing's set to advantage.
Yeah, you can just change it.
Okay. I think the only thing that affected was a perception.
Yeah, as
check,
long as
yeah.
you attack in normal range, you get a regular attack with the dagger. Because if you if you were if it was further away from you, it would get disadvantage in your attack.
Okay, so I can just roll the attack.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Yeah, that hits.
Throw a dagger. All right. And then
Okay.
yes. Can I throw
And
my
then what?
second dagger?
You can't because that would you would be. It's not like 2-weapon fighting. You have to be fighting with 2 weapons. There's feats and stuff for that.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I think I'm just misremembering. What's the one though where I can do a second attack?
That's when you use if you're in doing a regular attack with a melee weapon, you can use your bonus action to do another attack.
Okay, but this one I can't because I'm throwing it.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, then that's I think what I've done. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You crouch just in front of Pania, kind of next to the rock, acting like a very frail wall in front of these huge beasts, but a wall nonetheless, and a wall that can also throw daggers. So you aim it directly at the wyvern's head, trying to pierce its brain or maybe catch one of its black eyes. But you only hit it I would say close to the head, but on its cheek. You do leave a bloody trail because you chip a few of the scales right off, and your dagger falls to the side uselessly. It didn't stick in the creature, but it noticed your attack and it's visibly annoyed. Okay.
Okay, and that is my turn.
And because it is so annoyed, it will move forward and try to reach Liberty. So it takes 2d6, right? XDaebryn?
Correct. Let me roll it. Okay,
Oh.
okay.
You can roll it if you want. It's your damage.
No, that's fine. You already rolled it.
Okay. So he takes damage from moving his injured leg, but it's still hampered. Its movement is so slow that it can barely crawl forward between these trees and the tree roots, so it can't quite reach Liberty. So just because it doesn't really know how to reach her, he sees another tasty snack right in front of him, and he bites Markal with a 21.
21 hits.
He takes 6 damage. And then it follows it up right with a claw swipe. Its right claw lifts off the ground, trying to catch him with a 13.
That misses.
Okay. The bite catches Markal in the shoulder, but the claw completely misses him, as it's misjudged the distance. Then it is your turn.
All right. Just gonna pop up and take a shot with her longbow. 23.
That hits.
For 7 piercing.
Okay. Another arrow buries itself in the wyvern's flank.
I'm actually going to use my feet, my piercer feet, to re-roll the damage on that since I only rolled a 2.
Okay.
So 5 plus 5, 10.
And so 3 extra damage. Okay. As you aim at the spot that you've injured before, kind of trying to catch it in the flank again. This time, you like aim very precisely between the scales, and your arrow pierces into his flesh, actually like sticking all the way in, and up to the hilt of the arrow, it has just lodged itself in the wyvern's skin as its head snaps around to you and it roars again, almost knocking over Markal, but because he's wearing fairly heavy armor, he manages to steady himself.
And she ducks behind the rock.
Okay. Now this wyvern, midair, feels one of the icicles stuck in its wing and is very annoyed at that fact and sees where the spell came from, kind of noticing the energy in your hand. So since it is significantly faster flying, it flies up all the way towards you,
Oh.
hovering midair, and its giant stinger sweeps out on like to the side and tries to hit you
Oh.
with a 15.
Okay. Well, that hits, but as a reaction, I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Got him.
Smile.
Okay, make a DC 15 Constitution. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said the DC, but make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well. Oh, do I? Oh, for his attack? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just do. Where the fuck is
Because
this?
yours is or does your attack happen before his?
I don't know. But let
The
me just do
reaction
that.
happens first.
And.
Yep.
Let me just do that. There you go.
Oh, being damaged. He needs to be damaged first before the Hellish Rebuke goes off.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you make a.
I need to make a con save and
Yep.
okay. One reaction. Okay, fuck it. Let me just do that. Sorry, I do a million things. Come on, big bucks. Oh.
Okay. As you fail to dodge the giant stinger, it smacks you in the side, piercing into your what armor are you wearing? Leather armor or no armor at all?
I'm not wearing
Nothing at all.
armor. I don't think. I don't remember.
Okay, well it
No, I don't think
pierces
so.
you. It pierces into your side.
Armor.
Significantly like significantly what am I trying to say? Sorry, brain fart. Significantly like ripping open your armor, and you feel it enter you. Not only that, but the strange substance which is poison enters your body through the wound, and you take 11 piercing and half of 23 poison. So
Oh,
let's say 11 piercing and 11 poison damage.
okay. Ow. Okay.
And then I need to make a, sorry, I clicked next already, but I need to make a dex save. Yeah.
Yes.
4.
Okay, well, take the 13 damage. Fire.
Okay. And it's Markel's turn.
How's Blaze looking?
Oh, I've seen better days.
That's not correct. I cast at a second level. That should be.
No, that is right.
It says higher level
You got
cast.
you got the extra heal on top. Yeah.
Okay,
got
okay,
one.
okay.
Also, you high rolled the fuck out of that.
Yep.
Clap.
It's 13 HP.
Oh, did you? Are you doing that to me?
Yep.
Oh, thanks. Hey, I'm slightly less dead now.
And that will end his turn.
Is that not a bonus action?
Healing ward
It-
is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, it is.
technically, so you
I
can do
will.
a cantrip.
I will toll the dead.
Or
Yeah.
Thank you.
attack, yeah. But,
I will toll the dead at this one though.
okay.
'Cause I learned that
I'm-
from
I'm-
Michael's campaign.
I'm
That-
laughing because also Liberty's still just like beat up.
Yeah.
Just make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 21.
That saves. All right, that ends my turn.
Right, Blaze.
So, this dragon is floating in the air, right?
Yes, but only like a few feet off the ground.
Okay. So if I tried to move away, would get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it's in your range. It's a big creature.
Mhm. Okay. That is not ideal. Because just not a good time, dude. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. Ah, fucking. Wow. Well. Guess what I get to do?
What do you get to do?
Oh, wait. Hold on. Can I cast the spell if I'm in target with someone or no? How does that work? I have no idea how that
Daebryn,
works.
can you just double? I think it's fine, right? Is there a disadvantage on it, Daebryn? Do you know?
I think within 5 feet you would be at disadvantage. Let me double check though.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna.
Oh, attack roll spells only.
Oh, okay, so I could cast a spell that's not an attack spell and be fine.
Yeah. If you cast sleep or something like that, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
wouldn't
yeah,
get
yeah, yeah.
disadvantage, but
Okay.
Unless it specifies like touch or melee,
like
5 feet.
like
or
cure
whatever.
wounds or something. If you're trying to heal an enemy, I don't know.
Okay. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I guess I'm just gonna. Yeah, this is not an ideal situation for me to be in right now. Shit. I'm gonna do the disengage. Yeah, maybe.
That's an action. Yep, that works.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna run away. 5 and 15 25 30 and then as a bonus action can I sprint?
Okay, I'll give you. Wait, you didn't get the extra movement, right? Yeah. I mean, technically you can. No.
Okay, I can't or can?
No, you can't. I mean, technically, like, you have
Oh,
30
it's
feet, and then you would have
disengaging.
as an action.
Oh, right, because
So-
disengaging is the action, and then
Mhm.
30 feet of movement after that. Gotcha. Yep, no, that's fair.
Rogues and monks can bonus action dash.
Yes, forgot about that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna twiddle my thumbs and end my
Okay.
turn.
Liberty.
Yes. So, I threw one of my daggers.
You did.
I mean, it's getting pretty close now, and it's
It is.
approaching.
It's 5 feet away from you.
Okay, then
10 feet technically.
I think that I'll take the chance and I'll move forward
Mm-hmm.
and slashy slash with
Okay.
my short sword, and then it says
You will get sneak attack
Yeah, I
damage because
will,
you're.
'cause-
Yep.
because Mark Hall's there. Okay, so first I see if I attack. If
Yeah,
I
make
hit,
both of your attacks. Oh, yeah, you just make your
Yeah.
first attack and then.
Okay.
Yep, that one hits.
and then I do the damage, and then I can
Okay.
roll an extra d6 for the sneak attack.
You can, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Don't you get 2d6? I forget. You only get one or
Oh
two.
wait,
You get. Don't you get
oh,
2d6?
I think you're right.
Yep,
Hold
yep.
on.
We talked about it.
It says it's based on my level, how many dice
Yes.
I get. Yeah. Sneak attack 2d6 for 4th level. Okay, so I get another one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 5. And then
That one's 11.
oh yeah, you mean with the other one. And then I'm gonna do the second attack.
Oh. Oh.
Oh wait, that's my dagger.
I mean, it's the same. It's the same.
roll. I meant to do my short sword.
Nat 20 is nat 20.
Yep.
Okay, it's a short sword. It's not a dagger. Should I do the then the damage? Should I just,
Just roll. Just click on the damage for now. and then-
Do it.
even though the dice will be different?
Yeah, it'll be different.
Because the dagger's 1d4 and the short
Yeah.
sword's 1d6.
I figured you can just. Okay. I mean, I figured you can just roll the d4s to d6s after, but yeah.
What?
You can also just roll again, but you have a net 20, so I don't. It's just a misclick.
Can
You
I
can roll manually
can,
if you
can
want.
can I manually roll? So wait, with a crit then, is that a crit because it's not 20?
It is.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what do I roll then? Is it's normally 1d6?
2d6.
You
2d6.
double,
Okay.
you double your dice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For the secondary attack, it's
Yep, then add your ability and or just your ability modifier.
do I do that for my secondary attack?
No.
No.
Oh, yeah,
so
no,
this
it's your secondary
this is
now,
a
yeah,
secondary
you're right.
attack. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's all then. Okay.
'Kay.
My short sword.
Feels low roll, man.
So 14 damage.
Yes. I go slash one
'Kay.
way and then I go slash another way.
You slash it as it's looking over this way still. You come up on the side. You slash it in the legs. Your first sword slashing to a particular spot just above its like thigh, and then the second sword aimed perfectly at the same spot, ripping out several scales, and like the blood that you trace along with your blades kind of splashing on the roots behind the wyvern. And that's
and
your
then
turn.
can I step back? Since
You would get an
yeah, I
you-
just
they
like
would get an attack on
I
opportunity,
basically
but-
like hop forward and I did that and then I like hop back.
But they would get an attack of opportunity, just so you know.
Just because I'm moving away, I think.
Yes.
Is that how that
Mhm.
works?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll just stay there then.
Well, the big lizard is not happy, and you slicing its thigh open, so it turns to you, and its head snaps forward as it tries to bite you with a 10.
A 10 does not hit.
And as it misses its bite, his stinger snaps above its head and launches down towards your head. And a 12.
A 12 does not hit.
You're
I'm,
lucky.
I'm too sneaky.
And then the stinger also misses you just by an inch. You manage to twist your body out of the way with the grace of a rogue. And yeah, Wyvern is pissed, but turns over.
Pissed.
Now, just before it's your turn, I want to say, Pena has managed to get herself up from the altar. She is now standing up. She seems to have completed whatever ritual she was doing. You notice her staff kind of glowing green, and I'm putting her into the initiative order top of the next round. So just so you know.
Are you finally going to help, dear? Oh, good.
And she shoots at this one.
Okay.
Lol.
Oh, rip.
Well, you're too distracted talking to Pena and looking at her glowing staff that you mess up your concentration for 1 second as your arrow shoots completely off target and hits the tree on your left.
I see what you made me do.
Duck behind the rock.
Okay. Now it's this guy's turn, who doesn't like that its prey is escaping, so
Of course.
it starts flying south and chases
Naturally.
Blaze running away
Yep.
and slashes with its claws with a 16.
That hits.
I have to do this one manually, so. Okay, so you take 8 slashing damage, and it also tries to bite you
Okay.
with an 11.
That misses.
Okay. Its claw hits you in the back as you're trying to run away, but you're fast enough to avoid the bite that follows right after.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Call's turn.
Well,
Well.
Markal is going to reach out and place his hand on the wyvern, whatever part he can touch, and he's going to cast Inflict Wounds. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
19 points of necrotic.
Oh my god. You just touched the giant wound that Liberty just gashed open on its leg, so you like really reach the vulnerable parts, and you pump this, or Markal pumps this necrotic energy into the wyvern. It like almost whimpers for a second by the sheer amount of damage it just took. And it's starting to look pretty rough.
Okay, and then Markal's going to move onto this other side.
Okay. Your turn, Blaze.
Okay. Let's see. So, fuck, he's in range again. This is so stupid. Alright, fine. Literally so dumb. Alright, fuck it. Magic missile at level 2. Blah, 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 blah. Right in your face.
Okay.
Because I'm pissed. Fuck you. Get out of my face. Oh, that was only does one of. Oh, I guess I have to do them individually.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. When you cast a spell using a spell slot on the second level, spell creates one more dart. Okay, so I think it's 4 darts.
And there's no disadvantage on this.
No, 3 darts.
because,
Yeah, so
like,
4 darts. Yeah, because it's automatic.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck you.
Pew, 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 pew,
I'm
pew.
going to use a Sork point to re-roll that 1
Go ahead.
as an empowered spell. Yeah, pew pew. Suck my pew. All right, one more. So 4, 9, 12, 17 damage. Pew 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 pew.
Okay, turning around at the slash that you just got your back into your back, Blaze is annoyed, and instead of running away, he chooses to fight the giant flying lizard, and stretches his hand forward and pumps several points of magic missile directly into the Wyvern's chest. Kind of hard to miss. Not that that spell would miss, but like you just hit him straight into the chest, actually pushing him back like a foot or two midair by the sheer force damage that he takes. It's still looking fine though. It growls, but it's fine.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Pena finally like up from the altar and ready to act again. She just she points her staff like without saying much, but it is difficult. She seems to still be affected by whatever ritual she went through or whatever communication she did. But she lifts her green glowing staff at this wyvern over there and closes her eyes and shoots another bolt of this energy, the exact energy that you saw swirling around her that you felt earlier. So it has to be something connected to the forest, and it hits the wyvern in the back as it's floating midair, and it doesn't seem to have any visible effect, but it shakes its head several times. It makes to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay. It shakes its head back and forth, and what you can see, because it was staring right at you, Blaze, its black eyes, its previously black eyes, seem to like regain color, and like the snake of an eye, sorry, like the eyes of a snake, like like this kind of reptilian form where you have a slit in the middle, like yellow eyes and like a black slit through the middle. It seems to
Yeah.
like almost regain intelligence as well as it looks kind of confused. But it hears like the growl behind him of another wyvern, and is kind of like trying to assess the situation.
Okay.
It's your turn, Liberty.
Okay. So sorry, did you say both of them were starting to assess the situation or just one of them?
This one down here. She shot at this one.
Oh, okay. So the one up here is still angry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then Liberty probably, I mean, I don't think Liberty would have noticed the other one. She'll probably just keep attacking if it's
Yeah, you wouldn't
attacking.
have noticed.
Yeah.
You would have noticed like behind you some kind of spell being cast. But
Okay. So I'll just do another boop.
that hits.
Okay. And then, sorry, is sneak attack like once per turn? Okay, it is once per
Yep.
turn. Okay. Do that. And then I will do do.
Also, because you are flanking with Markal, you would have been able to add +1 to your roll because I'm not doing the advantage rules.
Oh, okay.
But you hit anyways, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do 9 plus 2d6.
Yes. Okay, and then can I do the second attack too?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I'm doing the slashy slash again.
That misses.
Okay.
No slashy slash for you.
I just one slash. Just
no
one
slash.
slashy. One
no,
slashy.
No,
No,
slash.
I got one slashy.
No, no slashy.
I got one slashy.
No.
What did my one
Yes.
slashy do?
No, no slashy for you.
You saw the tail swipe at you earlier when you dodged it, so it was still kind of lodged in the ground where it was trying to pierce you from above. So you quickly react and slash it directly in its tail. This kind of like green and like a mixture of poison and blood pooling out of the spot that you hit, and the wyvern screeches in pain. And then this wyvern is gonna react, and it's gonna pull its sting out and immediately attack with it again, kind of like it's like hammering into the ground like playing whack-a-mole. Just whack a Liberty, and a 17.
17
Yep.
hits, yeah.
Okay. Make a Constitution save for me.
Constitution save. And then is that oh no, a skill check's different. Never mind. Okay, so Constitution save.
Okay. You take 6 piercing and 15 poison damage.
Do I?
So-
Okay. I'm
So 21 damage in total.
so I had 17 hit points. So
Yep.
do I go to the do I -4?
I rolled 30 poison damage.
You're
So you
just
only get
down.
half, but yeah, you're
just
down.
Okay, but do I have to write -4 or do I just put 0 hit points?
You're 0.
0.
Yep.
Okay. And then
Yeah,
uh,
the stinger pierces your shoulder, pinning you to the ground as you fall unconscious from the pain.
okay, then I'm down.
Yep,
Yep. Yep.
you are down.
Yes.
Okay, Shri, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna pop my head up, see what just happened, and 5, 10, 20. Misty Step. Cast Misty Step to here, and perform a medicine check.
Alright, go ahead.
10.
That's not enough to stabilize her, I think. Right? I think it's 12.
I think 10 or higher is a success. I
Is it
believe.
10?
Let me
Okay,
look.
it is 10 then. Yep.
Let me look.
Yes, please do.
Bleh.
Wait.
Bleh, that's why I'm down.
Yeah, it's
Liberty goes flat.
DC 10.
Okay. Yep. All right. You teleport over, immediately as you see her going down, and you manage to get there just in time. The sting already pulled out, and you managed to wrap up her wounds and stabilize her. You're still unconscious, but you're stable.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
And then- yep.
I still have 15 feet of movement. 10, 15. Where? Hold on.
Don't forget the 5
10,
extra
15,
movement you get.
20. So I have 15 extra movement. I'm going to use half of that, and I'm going to bend down and take Liberty, and I'm going to pull her back. So I would just get her back 1, basically. So I would pull her to this one,
Okay.
and it would not invoke attack of opportunity because she's not coming out willingly. Or I'm pulling her out.
All right. That's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This wyvern that has regained color in its eyes is now assessing the situation and sees this like giant other wyvern right over there. It sees a bunch of, pesky human / elf insects, and I guess a tiefling. But it sees the other wyvern hurt and damaged on the ground, like kind of screeching, and it immediately starts flying away, ignoring like your presence. Blaze,
Okay.
are you doing
Can I?
You can if you want.
Can I get an attack of opportunity?
You can if you want one. Yes.
Can I use a cantrip?
Um.
Or how does that work? I have no idea.
If you have Warcaster, I
Yes.
believe you could.
Oh, I don't have Warcaster, but I have a dagger that I could quickly pull out and poke him with.
Also, I moved Liberty to this square.
Yeah, I'll do an attack for opportunity with my dagger. Does
This
a
one?
6
Oh,
hit?
okay.
No.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. So completely ignoring your presence, and you, with a futile swipe at its leg that is just leaving your vision, you miss your dagger, and the wyvern flies its full 80 feet of movement, and it swoops down and flashes at this wyvern with its claws. 22. Oh, nope, whoops. That one. Okay. Swipes across its chest with 12 damage and then bites. Okay. Oh, it's kind of stealing your glory here, but it just killed the other wyvern with its bite just biting its neck just clean off. Just below the ears, it just bites the neck clear off, kind of like sinking its teeth into its flesh and like wriggling it around, and then it turns around and it like growls again, and then you hear like Pania kind of like speak up and lift her staff as she says, please don't hurt it. I don't think it knows what it's doing, and like she shoots another bolt of the energy at the wyvern. I will say that the combat is over right now, so I'm just, and unless one of you guys wants to do something, I'll describe what happens.
Nope.
'Cause I wanna give you guys
Markall will just run back here.
I'm a little pissed, but I mean, I'd probably just see what would happen.
The wyvern is not attacking you right now. It's still like floating midair, but it is like growling at you and everything. And as you see, like the second hit of energy hit, like its eyes clear up a little bit again. But now that you have like a second to look, and it seems to be not immediately aggressive, like its eyes start to cloud over again, and then just to clear up again, like almost as if it is fighting an internal battle. And you know, not many seconds pass while that's happening, but Pena is still clearly like very distraught. The wyvern, however, realizes that it is either in a bad spot or can't do anything, so it's still having this internal battle as you see its eyes flickering from black to yellow, as it lifts up off the ground and starts flying away at top speed. Go. Oh my god. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, I'm good. We're good.
Oh, yes, I took quite a hit back there, but I'm doing all right.
I'll here, Liberty, here.
And I'll help Liberty up. And yeah, good. Stand up.
Yeah, you're not unconscious anymore, but you're very hurt.
Okay,
You're
then
on
what?
1 HP.
1 HP. Okay.
Pena sees your struggles as you try to get up off the ground. She's like, thank you so much for protecting me. I saw you stand over my body. I'm so glad you didn't die. As she like touches your chest, and you feel the soothing energy hit you as she casts Cure Wounds at level 2 and gives you back 13 HP.
Yay.
This is absolute insanity. How could strong and proud creatures like this be corrupted? This is impossible. as she like kind of looks around and looks at Blaze, kind of trying to assess his wounds as well. Do you need help as well? I'm low on energy, but
No, I should be
This-
all right.
okay. She just sighs in relief and plops down on the stone. She's just completely exhausted.
I'm not going to lie, I've never seen dragons with quite such horrifying looking eyes.
Those weren't dragons. If they were dragons, we would have all been dead. Those were wyverns. I'm surprised they would never act like this. They are very territorial creatures. Perhaps that's why one of them killed the other as it regained its will. You could tell something was controlling them. This corruption is much worse than I thought.
Well, that's why we're here.
You're here for the corruption?
Well, we're here to help you with the forest, yes.
I appreciate that so much. I have not spoken to outsiders since I was a little girl. I won't lie, if in any other situation I would have probably been scared of you.
Hell, no need to be afraid. We're just here to help.
Thank you so much. Just please give me a minute. As she like closes her eyes, she's like still panting. So
Okay, well, so did the wyvern go away?
it flew away. It's
Okay,
completely
sorry.
gone.
I still see the token. That's fine.
This is just a giant corpse. I'm
Oh,
just kinda
that's the
leaving it there.
corpse. Oh, okay.
I would like to extract some of the poison and harvest some parts, whatever I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you so half of it's, especially because Liberty slashed its tail, right? A lot of the poison that was built up in the stinger of a wyvern. I need you to make a nature check, by the way, just because you're doing this.
And Liberty
But
wants
you
to,
can see a bunch on the ground. Yes. What does she want to do?
wants to get her dagger, the one she threw.
Yes. It's on the ground over here.
Yeah. She'll just. Boop.
Okay. It's a really good nature check. So you find the mangled parts of the stinger, but parts of the like flesh is open. But you can like by squeezing on it, you can extract some of the poison. You skillfully separate it from the blood, so you get, it is not entirely pure, but it is very potent poison. What are you collecting it in?
I've got a cup in my mess kit that I'll put it in.
Okay. Just put it in your inventory. This poison, in small quantities, it is degraded slightly, but it does 3d6 poison damage. So, like, if you put it on one of your arrows, you could probably poison maybe 2 arrows. Or if you want to throw it, like, whatever you want to do with it, it's a 3d6 poison damage cup.
You said I had enough for 2 arrows.
Yeah, I would say it would have enough to poison 2 of your arrows.
All right, I'll do 2 of them. Well, not right now. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
I want to harvest like any sort of parts that I can from the wyvern, meat, teeth, hides,
Okay.
anything.
You start your disgusting work, and Mark Hall comes over and helps you because he doesn't want you to do any of that stuff alone. And it takes you a few minutes while the rest of you guys rest, and you collect some rations from the meat, and I'd say like maybe you find an especially like sharp tooth. You get like a wyvern tooth.
I got some meat. We have dinner for tonight. I'll make some wyvern soup.
Oh, never had that before. Is it any good?
It'll make you slap your bum.
Oh. That's good.
That's pretty good.
I'll take your word for it, Grandma.
Pena gets up from her rock and kind of like feels the altar again. This may be one of the last safe places in the forest. If creatures like this are corrupted, they live far to the north. The corruption must feel like it must reach so much further than I thought. I knew I was right to be worried. If I had the time to make the journey back to my village, I would alert everyone, but I need to find Severa. I have to believe that this can be stopped somehow. But I am completely out of energy.
Yeah,
Perhaps we should
myself.
Yeah, perhaps we should rest here. We could continue for a while, but I'm worried that if we rest somewhere in the corruption, there may come up issues. I feel like the forest might protect us here at night.
But I mean, if we're going to get attacked here where it's supposed to be safe, I guess that's better where we're supposed to be safe rather than if we get attacked somewhere where we're not supposed to be safe. So
I don't think it is safe anywhere in the forest, but this is as close as we can get.
Best we just keep a lookout at all times, yeah?
I agree. I need a long rest though. This communicating with the spirits like this, it takes a toll on my body and mind. I will need to be rested for what's to come. This staff, I made a deal with the forest. I paid something, but I got power in return, power to fight back against this corruption. I don't know if it will work, considering how difficult it was for me to subdue this wyvern, but maybe just maybe this power can cure Severa somehow. I must believe. I must believe. As she kind of like mumbles to herself.
I heard you say something about a nap, and I sure could use a nap.
Yeah, it is like it is like early evening. The sun has like started to go down, but it's still in the sky, but it's orange. Lights are getting thicker and thicker as it, the clearing has a lot of shade in it already, and the last stretches of sunshine are on the horizon.
Well, if you need to get off the bed, I can always take the first watch if people need to rest.
By the way, I think what I want to do, since Michael does 3 rest shifts, right? I think I want to do it to 2, just because we're 4 people, we'll just have 2 shifts. So I'll say you all get to long rest as long as there's 2 shifts during the night.
Michael does 4.
Oh, he does 4?
Yeah. 2 hours per shift.
Okay. I'll just go 2 with like 3 hours per shift or something. Like the last 2 hours are just because we're so few people.
That's fine.
Yeah, don't matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can wake up in the middle of the night. I can see in the darkness, so that'll be fine. I'll probably have to pee in the middle of the night anyways.
Yes, to expel your grandma aura, right? I just sort of wink at her a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You said speaking with the nature really takes a toll on you mentally and physically, my dear. But when you get my age, living, kind of takes a toll on you.
You exude as much grace as the elders of my village. I know you have much more energy in you than you let on. As she like kind of bows to you a little bit in respect.
That curtsy. Yeah, carry on.
Are you guys
I'm
cause
gonna
it's
make some soup.
yeah, cause it's not nighttime yet. Are you guys all making a fire together? Somebody gathering some firewood?
Yeah, let's say Mark Hall will gather some firewood, and he can. Does he have?
Liberty, what do you want to do?
He'll cast Sacred Flame to light the fire.
Oh, smart.
Liberty
Wait, no,
can
that's
help,
radiant damage, not fire.
can help gather the firewood as well.
Okay.
He will. Flames flicker, brighten, dim, or change color. Okay, so he can't do that. He has one spell slot left. All right, well, he's just going to try to light it then.
Okay. Make a nature check.
12.
Yeah, that works. I'd say it takes him a little bit longer, but he gets the fire kindled, and this like Liberty brought up several smaller sticks as well, so it's easier to light the fire. And then I'd say you can all say the fire is somewhere in the middle here. Just get a. If it's letting me upload.
Ooh.
Oh!
We're all burning! Oh my God.
Marco, you're gonna kill us all. You're only supposed to use a little bit of lighter fluid, not the whole damn bottle.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I farted again. It must have fanned the flames.
That was a 10.
Is Pena still sitting on the altar?
She's gotten off of it, but she's like, just like sitting on the grass.
Okay, good. Because Liberty made a motion for her to sit.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say if she wasn't sitting already.
I'll take some of that wyvern meat. I'll go fill a pot with some water, take some wyvern meat. I'll use druidcraft and make like some various herbs, like some parsley or something, like some thyme or some bullshit like that. Grow some herbs, just season the soup. And are these like fruits or something, like some sort of vegetable, or is what it was?
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are they poisonous?
Make a nature check.
25.
Okay, you pick edible mushrooms. They're tiny white ones that actually have a like very good taste to them. You've seen these kind of mushrooms before. They're like their roots and everything are familiar, but you will carefully avoid the big red ones next to them because you know they're poisonous.
All right, and I'll put it on the fire and say, "Yeah,
In a little bit, we'll have some wyvern and mushroom soup. It'll be, it's gonna be good.
That sounds
Okay.
good to me.
Right. I'd say you guys are just chilling around the fire.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
okay. I
yeah,
think
go ahead.
I'll turn to Pena and say, So when you talk with the forest, does it actually answer in a voice, or do you just feel things?
It is very much, yes, it is emotions, questions, answers. This forest is old, ancient, and wise, but it still has the spirit of a child sometimes. During spring, it dances around our village. There's the wind and the energy in the air. It loves to play, but it also knows things that, like, it knows so much we would never be able to learn it all in one lifetime.
Wow, that's seems pretty crazy.
Yes, I am. I may not be born here, but it is my home, the only home I've ever known.
I would think you'd been eating the wrong type of mushrooms if I hadn't felt it for myself.
Yes, it is something else to feel the spirit of the forest for the first time. It does not reveal itself to everyone, which is, I feel much more comfortable in your company now that I know that the forest has acknowledged your presence. If you don't mind, I will I will lay down over there and go to sleep a bit early. I'm extremely exhausted. As she says that and lies down in the soft grass, kind of like pushing it to the side, she is out in like a minute or two. You hear like very light snoring,
Mhm.
but she's still clutched both of her hands around her staff.
Mhm.
So now you guys are alone at the fire.
Hmm.
Well,
It is getting
I was gonna
it is
say.
getting late, yeah, but
Yeah. It's like, well, it is getting pretty late. If you want to go to bed, I can. Wait, how are we doing the shit again? The
how do you guys
shift?
want to do it? 2 shifts?
Well, uh, Liberty would say, I'll stay up a bit too.
Mark Hall is gonna suggest that he wants to take the late shift on his own. So he suggests that he will take the second shift and leave you guys for the first one. So he's gonna go lay down next to the altar, kind of
Okay.
close by the fire, but so you know, near everybody because you guys don't really have a tent or anything. So, or I mean,
Mhm.
are you guys making a camp?
I mean, yeah,
It's
sure.
not. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
we
like
would need to make a camp. I'd put a tent up in case it rains. So
then
you get sick.
Then Mark Hall is gonna go to bed early and tell you guys to wake him up after the first shift so he can take the second one.
How big is this tent? It's probably a
Yeah, you,
pretty small
I,
tent.
I mean you would each have some camping supplies, so you could put up multiple.
Well,
You can put up your own.
Liberty usually just has a bedroll.
A bedroll, that's fine. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
sleep
yeah,
under
yeah.
the stars. It's not very cold.
Yeah,
The breeze is actually kind of nice, even this late on the in the evening.
but she's not doing it
Breeze
yet.
hurts my bones.
Mark Hall is gonna come back. Here, Grandma, before I go to bed. He like takes his coat off and puts it around your shoulders.
Oh, thank you, dear.
No problem. Wouldn't want to catch you, let you catch a cold. Then he goes in his tent. Okay, just for starting the shift, I'll just do it just like Michael because I like it. Everybody, make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
No, it's just me too. I thought I was doing second shift. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, if you
Paul
could.
said he was gonna do one on his own. but you could take the second shift with Markal if you wanted, but he
Oh.
offered to do it alone.
Oh, so I said I was gonna do a second one before I went AFK, but that's fine.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry, I forgot.
That's
about
fine. I
that.
can do it.
I just figured it'd be nice so none of you guys is alone, you know? With an NPC.
Well, okay. Like, no, Markal's gonna be alone.
Well, but he's not here.
Okay.
My immersion.
Poor Markal. Listen, he just Zarya would self-sacrifice him like self-sacrifice himself like that. Let's be real.
Probably.
Okay. Okay. You're all very perceptive. Nothing really happens, but all three of you guys, not long into your, like you're still kind of snacking on the remnants of the delicious soup that she made. You all hear like a ruffling and rustling in the bushes behind this tree. So you can tell the direction immediately.
Can,
There's a ruffling in the trees? Like where?
Yeah, there's like bushes and like shrubbery over here, and you know it's coming from that direction, but it's somewhere back there.
I'm gonna go investigate.
You guys staying at the fire?
is this happening like right at the start of the shift?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then yeah,
You
I'll go
know,
investigate.
I'll stay by the fire, but I'll knock an arrow in case something pops out.
Okay.
Well, since you guys are, what are you doing over there, Blaze?
I'm looking to see what possibly caused the disturbance.
Okay. An investigation check, because you're trying to figure out
Okay.
where it's from. Okay. You can tell immediately there's a small bush, and it stopped ruffling as much, but it is a small bush in the grass, and you can still see like one of the twigs wiggling. You know, like there's probably something inside.
Okay. I'm gonna just sort of speak out towards the bush and be like, if you can speak, I know you're there. No need to hide. No need to run.
At the sound of your voice, you just hear another like ruffle in the bush, but otherwise there's just silence.
Okay. Be like, I'm gonna say again and be like, okay, well, show yourself or you might feel a little cold.
No answer.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost at the bush.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Does a 20 hit?
It does, yes. You hear
Oh.
a loud squeak as you directly hit a small squirrel that drops out of the bush to the side, and looks at you. But just as you feel bad about hitting the squirrel, it like bares its tiny little teeth, and you see its eyes are pitch black as it rushes at you. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. It jumps up, and its little teeth just bury itself in your arm,
Wow.
like in your lower arm. You take
Mhm.
1 piercing damage, and it just kind of dangles on your arm. It's just not letting go. It's just like it's like
Ah.
keeping its teeth in there.
So, but did it take damage though from my?
It did,
Ray
yeah.
of
It's
Frost?
yeah,
Okay.
it did. It's very hurt.
Okay. Well, it took 5. Okay, well then I'm gonna see it and I'm just gonna be like, oh, what the hell? And I'm just going to take I'm gonna take my dagger out and just stab the fucker. Does a
It's dead.
10? Okay, yeah.
It's
fuck
dead.
it.
You don't need a. I mean, if you
Oh,
rolled a 1,
God.
maybe.
Yeah, if I rolled a 1. I'll just sort of like, wait, are you behind me? Wait.
I think I feel like I've watched
Okay,
this
yeah.
whole thing.
Okay.
You did, yeah.
Yeah,
you were
just
right there.
like, what?
Okay.
What is happening?
Well, I'm
they're
gonna
like,
walk up like, what's all the commotion over here?
oh, nothing at all.
The tiefling got attacked by a squirrel.
Yes, it's fine now.
As you kind
you
of
sure
hold
it
up the
didn't
scroll
get
by
you
the
too
tail.
much?
Yes, I'm fine.
Now here, give it to me. I'll butcher it. We'll have some squirrel stew tomorrow.
Perfect. And I just toss the fucking dead squirrel over to Grandma.
Yeah, I mean, that was the only ruffling there was back there.
We all,
You
we,
don't
all,
hear anything else.
we already ate the soup, right? That was there.
You did, yeah.
Okay.
You're still hungry.
No, no,
Ask Grandma to make you more squirrel soup.
no, no.
No, we'll have it tomorrow for dinner. You eat right now and just make your stomach hurt, make your tummy hurt when you sleep.
So is Blade? Is it just Shri and Liberty at the fire now? No.
All three of you are
Oh,
at the
all
fire.
three. Okay.
At the fire.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna sleep underneath the or wherever the camp is. Fuck it.
Okay. That's fine. So then it's just Shri and Liberty, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Something on your mind, dear?
Well, I've just been thinking that I never knew my grandmother, so
Everyone should have a grandmother.
yeah.
Would you like to be my honorary granddaughter?
I thought you were about to say my honorary grandmother. Sorry. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I think that could be nice. I have been thinking that it's strange we were all brought together and I didn't really know what to think about all of you, but it seems like we're in a similar position of having been brought here against our will, and so we're all in this together in a way.
Oh yeah, no, we're in it deep, and we've got to learn to trust each other and love each other and be close. Or this place will kill us. Apparently, fuck, we've been attacked by wyverns and people we know, zombies. But I don't like this place.
What's the place that you're from? Like, that person said something about being from different worlds.
No, Mark Hall and I are just from a small town. Nothing too fancy. Just lived on a little farm, and he did his studies at the temple there, and I just kind of kept watching, and did grandma things, cooked, cleaned, did his laundry, But just a regular little town. That's where we're from.
Oh, that sounds nice.
What about you? Where do you hail from?
I'm from a place where there's a lot of and she looks over at where Blaze is and says a lot of people like him who try to do bad things, but I have a feeling that he's not like them that way.
And I don't think he's a bad guy. I can usually read things. I kind of read people, and I don't get any bad vibes from him. I think he's a good fellow. He won't admit it, but he is.
Mm. It is interesting though that our homes can be so different. And I wonder sometimes if maybe where I'm from, if some of this corruption was there too.
Well, I guess that's what we're going to find out. So, but as different as our homes can be, now it seems like our family has to be the same. So, maybe we stick together and trust each other. We can make it out of this alive. So, but first things first, we need a good rest. I am tuckered out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys gonna wake up Markal?
Yeah, Marco! You didn't pee the bed again, did you? No? Okay.
No, grandmother, I'm here.
You get up at your watch. Make sure
Okay,
you
grandmother.
die.
Go sleep in my tent so I can keep an eye on you, please. And he like glances at Liberty, but mostly focused on his grandma.
Did you set mine up with the double bedroll so I have the extra cushion?
Yes, you got your favorite cushion.
All right, I'll
I
see you
use
in the
it.
morning.
I used it to lift my feet up, so I hope you don't mind.
No, I'll smell like feet for a couple of days, but it'll be all right. I've smelled worse. So, yeah, I'll see you in the morning.
Okay, good night, grandmother. Good night, Liberty.
Good night, Markal and Granny.
Good night, granddaughter.
And Liberty will actually go and sleep over here near Pena, I think, on a
Okay.
bedroll. Yeah.
Yeah, she's just sleeping on the grass. Okay. So Markal takes over and you make a perception check for him.
Almost
Actually,
rolled
I
the
can make
wrong
one for him too.
All powerful.
Yes.
11.
Okay. Well, he notices like one or two more critters coming up, but they seem to be like, if they ever get close enough, they always like stalk around some kind of like invisible barrier around this altar. He sees like a mouse, another squirrel, and some other things that he couldn't identify, but yeah, just creatures kind of stalking them. But yeah, I'd say the night passes without much else. Everybody wakes up with a long rest, gets all their HP back and their spell slots back.
Yeah.
Okay, so full HP.
Yes.
Nice.
He will also, Mark Hall will share that information with the party as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I figured. Okay. Now, if we want to just keep it a short session, I think this would be a great point to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you guys wanted to keep going for a bit longer, up to you.
It's however you feel, DM.
I'm good.
either way.
I can keep
If you
going.
think it's a good place to stop, it would maybe be good because then we you
Mhm.
know
Yeah, because it's like
don't
it's
have to
basically
get
like
too deep into shit with that Zarya, right?
Yeah.
yes. Well, I'll just say if we stop now, it'll be better, and then Zarya's here, and yeah,
Yes, and
Yep,
we are
I
doing
agree.
it next week instead
we
of the
are
bi-weekly,
doing another
yeah.
session next Monday. Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Nodders.